This year, across our nation, at over 2,200 locations like this one, millions of Americans are gathering together to remember, honor, and teach. We are proud to be Americans that live in a free society made up of many people from many walks of life. The freedoms that we enjoy today did not come without a price. Lying before us in Hillside Cemetery, there are over 200 veterans who have served our nation since its founding. The United States of America was founded on the ideals of freedom, justice, and equality. Our nation stands as a shining beacon of liberty and freedom to the world. We thank those who gave their life to keep us free. We will never forget you. The 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We do not pass it to our children in our bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it once was like in the United States where men were free."
At this time, I would like to introduce Mike Meeker of the Ripon American Legion. Thank you for the Legion's offer of help with this project. I would like to introduce Lara Grant, Registrar of the John Scott Horner Chapter, who will give us directions on the laying of the wreaths.
All right, the first 7 wreaths will be placed by members of the John Scott Horner Chapter and representatives of the American Legion. Sorry about the gloves. Okay. Will Wendy Ostrander come forward to stand by the wreath of those who served in the U.S. Army? Will Nancy Burns come forward to stand by the wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Marine Corps? Will Mike Meeker come forward to stand by the wreath in memory of those who have served and are serving in the United States Navy? Will Liz Nevitt come forward to stand by the wreath in memory of those who served or and are serving in the Air Force? Will Linda Rather come forward and stand by the wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the U.S. Coast Guard? And will Regina Ruark come forward and stand by the wreath in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Merchant Marines? I am standing by the wreath honoring the 93,129 U.S. servicemen from all branches of the service whose last known status was either as a prisoner of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes. We shall never forget you. We'll now prepare for the 21-gun salute.
1, 2, 4, pass right. Ready. Hey.
We encourage everyone here today to place a wreath at a veteran's grave. Say the veteran's name out loud and take a moment to thank them for their service and their country. Each wreath is a gift of appreciation from a grateful nation. The veterans we honored this year have a flag next to their grave. Next year we hope to honor another group of veterans in Hillside. We want to thank Vines and Rushes for allowing our chapter to raise funds for this year's ceremony. And we thank you for coming and welcome your participation in helping us raise funds for next year's project. There's a little bit of a method to our madness where these flags were placed. Because we didn't know if it was going to be snowing, we have them mainly around the driveways. There are a few that are in the interior of each section, but we also decided to make sure that every conflict was represented. We have 4 1812 veterans, 1 Black Hawk War veteran, 19 Civil War veterans, 3 Spanish-American War veterans, 7 World War I, 7 World War II, 2 Korea, 1 Vietnam, and then there are 2 gentlemen who served in 2 wars. We had actually Spanish-American War and World War I, and then we have an Army nurse who served in World War II and Korea. We also have 1 veteran who's buried over in Woodlawn that we are going to bring a flag over because he served in the Gulf War.
We will have a moment of silence before the colors are retired before placing the wreaths. We can now start putting out the wreaths. So yeah, you guys, come on.